Coming up next Saturday on TNN's Winner Take All Weekend, it's NASCAR's premier all-star event, the Winston. Don't miss Winston Cup Racing's most unique event, the Winston. It's live next Saturday night, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. A part of TNN's Winner Take All Weekend from the Lowe's Motor Speedway. A polite $500,000 or so on the line for the winner.
Ooh, I was just thinking 10 laps for $500,000 in the last segment. They'd have had to put a muzzle on me going for that much money.
Let me tell you what, the Winston, if you don't see any other auto race on television for the rest of the year, catch that one. That is a spectacular show under the lights at Lowe's.
And, of course, we will have that for you coming up next Saturday evening right here on TNN Sports. Let's take a look at the point standings coming in. Jeff Green, Todd Bodine, then Matt Kenseth, Randy LaJoie, and Ron Hornaday. There you see the spread among those drivers. Of course, you've got fellas in that group who have already won here. Seemingly everybody has won here, albeit only once. We just don't see repeat NASCAR Busch Series or Craftsman Truck Series winners here at New Hampshire.
It's a tough place. It really is. It's a tough place to get the car just right for, as Todd Bodine, who currently is second in points, has found out. He unloaded the fastest of anybody and just didn't get any faster. So this morning, they threw a whole new setup under the car. They looked at all their notes and they decided they were best at Homestead of all the flat tracks. That's where they've had the most success. They've had 0 laps at New Hampshire with the setup under the 66.
Eli, you could see the truck putting the oil dry down. There was definitely fluid in the corner, as Glenn said.
We're going to go to break. As we do, congratulations to Kevin and Jill Triplett. NASCAR's Director of Operations and his wife became parents yesterday. Congratulations. We are 1 lap away from going back to green here at New Hampshire International Speedway. Quickly back downstairs, Glenn Jarrett.
Yeah, guys, I moved back down towards turn 1 here, and I'm looking at a pretty good amount of speedy dry in the second groove there, getting into the corner where all that fluid was. I heard Buddy mention that right as we went to break, and none of the guys right now are running through that. I hope they don't have to, because there's one thing you do not want here at New Hampshire with these flat turns: any speedy dry, anything whatsoever lying in the groove you're trying to choose. So it's going to take them a while before they can get that outside groove to come back in.
And of course, the key here in New Hampshire is being the first guy to get back on the gas exiting the turn, because that's so true at many, many racetracks. But if you can get slowed down without using a lot of brake and then still get on the gas quickly, you're going to be awfully tough to beat. Let's ride with Randy LaJoie now as we get set to go back to green here in New Hampshire. That's how it looked on the restart at lap number 10. Again, virtually no banking in the corner.
That's turn 3 you're looking at as Buckshot Jones moves to the outside. The preferred line is on the bottom. Tim Fedewa takes over second.
So Kevin Harvick, Tim Fedewa, Buckshot Jones, Randy LaJoie, Mike McLaughlin next in line. Here goes LaJoie with a quick jump to the inside.
On the bottom, Buckshot slipped up just a little bit. LaJoie, wham, right there.
And what happens when you get caught on the outside? Look at him railroad him on the inside there. Mike McLaughlin trying to take that spot away on the inside in the 48 car. Nowhere for Buckshot to come down.
McLaughlin in that 48 is incredibly good here at New Hampshire. He has won 6 times here at New Hampshire Speedway, and could he use a win right now? In 11 starts, he's got 10 finishes outside the top 10 this year. Been a tough year for him.
.125 miles an hour. David Green right there in the number 34 machine. The lead is 0.4 of a second, and it closes that quickly because off the corner, Tim Fedewa.
Tim is very, very good on a flat track like this. You can see him looking for that inside groove right now. Harvick gets touched a little bit. Managed to get it back straight and maintain the lead there.
Fedewa also allowed him to get it back straight there.
Yeah, he could have taken him if he wanted to. Fedewa with a new crew chief. Billy Nasowitz has moved over. Nasowitz with Richie Evans and virtually all of his his modified wins. Nasowitz jumped on board at Talladega.
Was that ever a combination in the days of Richie Evans and that orange 61, the Rapid Roman? Here goes Fedewa for the lead at New Hampshire.
Yeah, and he's caught up in Randy LaJoie in the red car there, making a move on the inside, trying to take the second spot away from first to third that quickly.
He's got it.
So they make the swap. And this is going to be the first New Hampshire event that Tim Fedewa has ever led. This is the 8th time he has run here. First time he has ever led. Of course, it has particular significance to that team because the Stanley Tools plant, the sponsor of Fedewa's team, they're up in New Britain or down in New Britain, Connecticut, and they've got hundreds of employees on hand at Loudon here today.
It's also the first time Fedewa has led all year long. Nasowitz obviously has got that car cooking just right. Fedewa having a good time so far early in the day in the number 36 car from Stanley.
Like you said, too, he just likes running on the flat tracks. If you have that kind of a mindset coming into a track like this, or Homestead or Phoenix, it really has to help. Glenn, meanwhile, Buckshot Jones is settled in 4th spot.
Yeah, Eli, but there's a pack of cars that are coming up on him pretty quick, and I think they're going to catch him. It shouldn't have too much problem passing him. Buckshot, we've been listening to the radio transmissions. His car is big-time loose right now. He just simply cannot use the accelerator as much as he wants up off the corner. Here's Larry.
Glenn, I talked to Winston Cup regular Steve Park this morning, and Steve up here running one of the Winston Busch for national events he runs. And he said, you know, Larry, I was a little happy with my car yesterday, but he said, you know, we don't run for points. We come here to win. I don't think I can win with what I had. He must have went to the school of Larry McReynolds' race morning extravaganzas. He changed 3 springs, 4 shocks, and both sway bars. And he said, I'll either go straight forward or straight back.
That is Jeff Purvis, who has problems going into turn 3, running in the 28th spot. He had sparks coming out from behind the car about 2/3 of the way down the back straightaway. Then the car never did turn. Jeff Purvis brings out the second caution.
If you notice, the screen's already been lowered in the window to let the workers there in the corner know that he's okay. They dropped the screen so that the guys don't run across the racetrack while there's cars coming or anything. He's okay. That's a good sign.
But again, this is a problem that began about 2/3 of the way down the back straightaway. I happened to look up, saw smoke and sparks, and then here's what wrapped it up.
Okay, something on the right front's broken. He goes almost into that corner head on. Now he hits the wall again. You see no steering whatsoever left on that car.
So Jeff Purvis's day comes to a premature finish.
Former dirt track star that everybody thought was going to win a lot of Busch Series races. He has won just 2 so far in his career.
Remember now, Jeff Purvis has been carrying one of our onboard cameras today, and will hopefully be able to get a good look at exactly what transpired. Let's pick it up as he works into the straightaway.
Oh.
Bad feeling.
Wow. And you could, in the shots just before this, you could see the spark flying out from under the right front corner way before he got to the corner there. He was pretty much a passenger after the right front went down.
So caution on the speedway for the second time, lap number 19 of 200. We're live on TNN at New Hampshire International Speedway.